it's very
Well, I
rare.
sold one to my girlfriend in South Porcupine,
Okay.
and because her back is just awful. And she says to me, I'm going to let my other girlfriend try some. She brought her a little bit in a jar.
Right.
She had really back problems.
Okay.
And the next day she phoned me and she says, have you got another jar? And I says, yes. She said, well, keep it. I'll come in and get it.
Wow.
She says she wants that too. Everybody seems to be very happy and satisfied.
Oh, that's good. You can have pulverized copper, or otherwise called ionic, where this is a nanoparticle, and the nanoparticle gets into your system a lot quicker. Or pulverized ground up copper, you can actually OD on that. Where this here being in a nanoparticle form, you won't overdose on it, and that's why it works so effectively. It gets into your bloodstream. So
I spent a lot of money trying to get some to relieve that arm,
right.
and nothing worked.
Me too.
Oh, I couldn't move my fingers. They were all swollen. I couldn't put my rings on,
So,
but now I can. I'd call that the miracle cream.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I'd call it.
The third person that used it, he called me up. He had a bad shoulder for years, and he called me up and he said, that's a miracle cream, Bill. And I said, why is that? He said, my shoulder's been bothering me for years. And he was sitting at the kitchen table, and I said, here, try some of this. And he says, well, yeah, just put some on. He said that, he didn't think anything of it. And he called me the next day. He said, that's a miracle cream. He said, it's amazing how quickly the pain left.
30 years ago. And when I picked this Freon tank up, I felt a twinge in my back. And it never wasn't pain, it was just a twinge. The next day I couldn't even get out of bed. I was so laid up with pain. And I put this cream on it now, and it goes away every time. Yeah, just taking pills because I didn't have any cream that would help. And then Millie here let me try her cream, so then I bought 2 jars. Now I'm okay.
Wow.
But it really helps. I wouldn't be without it.
I put it on her back, and I says, if you want a jar, I'll order it for you. She went upstairs to the 5th floor, and she came back down, and I says, how do you feel, Lorna? She says, I feel great. She says, I got no more pain.
Yeah.
Wow.
Couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe it.
After suffering for almost 50 years with pain,
Wow.
I finally got something that works.
Well, I wasn't sleeping at night either because the pain would shoot right up to my shoulder.
Right.
But it's great now. I've been sleeping like a baby.